All right, we're live. Trying to figure this out. Kicking off first stream of the year here. So let's see how it goes. Honestly, getting my settings all figured out is the first thing. Okay. And watch the Pistons lose too. So missed the first start of the draft, so just a test run here today. Fine, whatever. Went CMC coming around. One pick to me. We're looking at Ken Walker. Just went Trey McBride, Omari and Hampton, Drake London. All right. We're gonna take McBride. So we got CMC McBride. Fine start. I don't know. I feel like this could be a little more bright. I'm messing with all my settings now. They make me look too orange. I feel like I had it in between before. Whatever. We'll leave that as is for now. Pistons down 6, 27.5 seconds left. Oh, man. That's got to be a foul. But they're not calling any fouls today, so we get that going for us, too. I'm trying to figure out what the speaker balance is, if it's decent or not. All right. Let's take a look at the board here. See what we got going on. I'm still getting the feel for where everything goes. So, for top guys opening up with 3 straight running backs. Bijan, Jacobs, Love. Fascinating. This guy number 2 goes double wide receiver, Chase and Rasheed. Everyone else pretty balanced so far. Foosball is 2 running backs, and I guess Underdog is 2 running backs too. So... there goes Pickens. So we have two guys doubling up in their early builds. AJ Brown goes. All right, so we haven't taken any wide receiver yet here. Gonna be a little dicey. 4 picks to me. Okay. I wonder if I could probably zoom in on this one a little more. Let's see if we can get the board a little bigger. Yeah, that should help. It zooms in everything, unfortunately, though. I forgot I can't do that without creating this one. All right, I'll figure that out in a second. Yeah, I think last time I used Chrome and did that. All right. Yeah, so Breece Hall is still the option here. It's popping up to us with T just going there too. Would double down. I mean, we could just go Breece and just kind of like hammer the crap out of. All right, sounds good. Let's go Breece. Let's just go the double running backs. What's the stream looking like in terms of? Yeah, I can't like change the zoom level here, huh? I should have. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. All right, it's come back to us pretty quick. After that, I'll go grab and see if I can figure out the different zoom levels, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Sorry, you're getting it zoomed out here again for a second. Okay, so we're looking at Pistons game is over. They're going to be down 3-1. A horribly officiated game tonight, by the way. Just comment on that. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. All these wide receivers going in the turn, everyone just kind of hammers them regardless because those two running backs. There goes Ibuka. Not super early for Waddle, but all right, we're gonna grab Kyren here and just cap off 3 running backs and be done. Good start of 3 running backs, 0 wide receivers. The board's feeling. This is interesting. I gotta get the feel for this Luther Burden going 41 overall, which is interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get a feel for this. I only did a few pre-best ball drafts. It's hard to really tell. So we got CMC, McBride, Brees Hall, Kyren Williams. And then we're just going to hammer wide receiver now the rest of the way, basically. So the problem with this, obviously, is it gets you stuck. That's my big complaint. I don't like being stuck into builds, but sometimes it works out that way. I don't have a feel for anything right now either, so obviously, so... Crappy Pistons game. When they basically gave the Magic the lead with fouls, that was lovely. Pistons didn't do themselves any favors by having a million turnovers, so I can't really complain too much. But all right, I'm trying to get the build zooming out, trying to load your location. Please let you load my location. All right, we're coming back up 4 picks. Okay. Got that finally to load. Two picks coming up to me. All right. Yeah, so no one was coming after us here. Still probably wide receivers going heavy after us. I'm glad I took Kyren there, actually, to get the build for it, at least. We're going to queue up some wide receivers here. We're going to get McLaurin. And we're just going to mid this out of existence. Basically just wide receivers the rest of the way. I mean, at some point quarterback, obviously, too, but okay. All right, now I need to adjust this slightly. So this keeps on refreshing. Let's get to better zoom here. Or how's that look? Now I just need to scroll every once in a while. Basically all it comes down to, oops, did not mean to do that, sorry. Lost my pretty stream. Okay. Okay. I like this song. That's wild. It's me. There goes basically every wide receiver I wanted coming back. Well, that's crappy. All right, we're gonna. I know Jaden Daniels up there to get the stack, so we're gonna take Daniels. And then, so I just lied about taking wide receivers the rest of the way. Now we can hammer wide receivers the rest of the way. That was probably a mistake, by the way, just to be clear. It's my view, at least. A mistake. But that's okay. It's very warm in here. Okay, so Hurts scares. It's not awful, man. Hurts discount from last year. Daniels, same thing. But Hurts and Daniels. So I'm just going to make some giant assumptions based on the first draft, which probably aren't very accurate. First few rounds are really, really heavy at wide receiver and running back. I mean, we got Bowers and McBride and Loveland going in there. That's 4. That's crazy. But you don't have those quarterbacks sneaking up like you did before last year a little bit. I'm not convinced McBride's tight end 1, by the way. I'd much rather be intrigued by the Bowers price tag. I do think some of the shortness of Kyler comes into play there, too. This guy's doing a pretty nice job at 3 running backs. Mike Evans, Jalen Waddle, Cortland Sutton, Mekhi Lemon. Okay, not horrible. I like that stack there. He just went Loveland, Monangai, Williams. Pretty happy with that. I do like the 2. I mean, this round of running backs in round 5 is intriguing right now. Tuden, Montgomery. I mean, I like Price there too. Monangai. Love start of round 3 seems pretty nice right now too. I'm trying to figure out where I feel about everything just from staring at this board, which is kind of difficult to do. A 1311 0340. Yeah, look at all the builds. Ramondre Stevenson on top of. Yeah, see, I don't understand that. You got JSN and Williams. I don't know what the Stevenson pick. I will say I did feel like running back thinned out really quickly on one of the pre-draft ones I did. I mean, my wide receivers in this are going to be thin out really quickly too. I'm still convinced, at least right now, the quarterback's waiting until like round 8 or 9 is going to be the best way to do it here. I took the stack, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. But what's funny is that the tool is telling me to take over a running back, which I have no clue why it'd be telling me to take Tony Pollard right now, who has an ADP of 110. It's like the wildest thing I've ever seen there, compared to, say, taking Jacoby Myers or Michael Wilson or Persall or Godwin. All right, we're just hitting some clicks right now. See, like, this is the range where here's who's still on the board quarterback-wise. Dak, Herbert, Mahomes, Dart, Lawrence. I mean, now, wide receivers I'm passing up or not, but Mekhi Lemon passing up there is kind of, that hurts. This guy's taking all my wide receivers. Ibuka, he took in 4. Odunze and Tate, he took the guys I was coming back from. See, like, I would have much rather taken Brian Thomas, I guess, and waited on quarterback. Give me Brock Purdy here at 97. I mean, Hal Stafford's so low down there, too. There goes Quentin Johnston. No, thank you. We'll take Ricky Persall if he comes back to us. Not that I'm convinced he's anything amazing, but Okay, there's Pollard going at 85. So the ADP on Pollard's way off right now. I'm guessing that's because I know what's going on. That's Jordan Love. So his ADP was 110 because everyone thought they were taking, or I'm sorry, Julian Love. Everyone thought they were taking Love. And that makes sense. Okay. All right, cool. We got Pearsall going here. I think this is a little bit of San Francisco and Washington. Not the worst thing in the world. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that twice. Okay. So round of 8. Okay, so we get Dak, Lawrence, Herbert, Mahomes, Dart all going there. Fanning goes there. Yeah, I mean, I feel like right now at least I'd be fine waiting on those quarterbacks. Daniels is not a need to build there. Not worried. This is one of plenty, and we're pre-scheduled anyways. So yeah, there we go. All right, so that guy doubles up. Dart, Goff. The guy who's May gets Stafford there as a backup. Yeah, we'll think about a backup, but I'm not overly worried about it. I mean, Purdy's the backup that we'll take if we just want to. We're queuing up Reed, Concepcion. Wandale. Yeah, I mean, there's some decent depth here actually that I feel okay about. I have no takes on any of these guys right now, by the way. So strong start to 2026. Yeah, Kags. Can only see some of your things. We're on the clock. Reed goes. Okay. I need to sound. Yeah, we're good. We're taking. Well, let's look at the board here. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. What did I just do? We're gonna take Purdy and just finish off the quarterback class. Okay. So we'll take Godwin, Wandale, Worthy, Concepcion, whoever comes back. Strong T start. That's what Carl said. Strong T start. Yeah, 100% strong T start. Very true. I don't know why that's not showing up in my chat. I'm trying to figure that out. That's fascinating. Yeah, I can't figure out the chat thing yet. That's probably one of the things that I need to figure out, but it shows it now when I hit refresh. 2 picks away. All right, so we lost Godwin there. Last time I did a pre-draft pick, I got burned at running back. Like I had no running back too. There goes Corum. Speaking of getting burned at running back. Okay, we're just taking the upside with Worthy here at this point because it maybe he hits and that'll be pretty for us. Kittle going so far down. We can queue him up. He probably won't be coming back to us. Downs, Higgins, Pitts, Laporta. See, I mean, that's the fascinating part. Like, look at Laporta's all the way down here at round 11. I mean, that is such an overreaction. I will gladly layer in Laporta, Kittle, and Ferguson, Kelsey, whoever else, and 3 tight ends here. Sadiq, likely. Man, it's I'm not gonna lie. At least right now, it's really tough to justify an early tight end pick there. I know. I know. I mean, McBride's gonna be good. Don't get me wrong, but that is a really, really, really tough pill to swallow. Oh, Carl says QB. Yeah. For some reason, your chat like doesn't even. I have to like sign into it or something to see. There we go. Okay, that's a little better. I can see the chat now. Okay, I'll figure out how to do that next time. So I can actually see what you're saying there, Carl. I had the side monitor flipped up and it doesn't do the stream part really well. Or at least the chat part it doesn't do well. I can flip. I don't know what I'll do. I'll bump the chat over here. Okay. There we go. All right, I got it figured out now, I think. Sorry, Kegs, I didn't see you there before. Oh, we gotta scroll down. The board's about to be filled up here. Okay. All right, so where the Coker and Wanda went, pretty good. We don't have a backup tight end, meaning Kittle's a possibility here. Yeah, I'm getting sniped here. This guy on the other side of me, JCM and Kittle there. Khalil Shakir is there too, who's going to be my pick if I can get to it. Okay. Yeah, I don't hate that. I got Shakir coming in late. I mean, I'm just gonna layer on running backs at this point now. Try to turn on the sound here, see if this actually works. So this now I saw this is interesting thing. It says and Sidekick it says pick rankings updated 1 pick ago. Oh, enable on the clock. Okay, hide overlay and underdog. Tag icons, exposure. Oh, we're gonna get some exposure. Regular season. We don't have either one of those yet. Okay. Just messing around with stuff here. Custom rankings, underdog exposure. Navigate to the exposure page. Okay. I'm looking at all this stuff, custom stuff right now. Okay, got it. All right, so that will give me the week 17 quarterback I see. It's just not turned on yet. I see. Oh, they're adding exposure is pretty nice. Okay, we're back on the clock. Oh, we get a sound. That's nice. We're going to go Omar Cooper here. Just keep on hammering the wide receivers at this point. We'll pick up a backup running back at some point, or backup quarterback at some point. I don't really care who. Yeah, we got 2 Jets. We can go Geno really late. If we want. I got Purdy. I'm not like worried about it picking a quarterback 3. It's really the Chig maybe at 160. So we got another round or 2 on that. I mean, Kincaid, Strange, and Sadiq are all ahead of Chig, obviously, too. Hunter is someone I'm not really wild about taking just from a roster spot perspective. He's probably going to actually be pretty nice in best ball. Yeah. Interestingly, there's a lot of quarterbacks at the end of this list, which I'm not sure why. We're only gonna do one tonight, by the way. Just testing out the stream. I'm tired. Got heavy work tomorrow, so it'll be one stream tonight. My air conditioning finally kicked on, by the way. Now I'm not boiling anymore. What I do need to go do is catch up on all the reading I had to do about strategy tonight. All right, so there goes Kincaid and Strange. I'm going to take a look at team's builds for a second here. So while we're waiting, a few picks away. We got a 2-5-5-1 at the start, 1-5-6-1, 3-4-5-1. Let's see the three are Dart, Goff, Stroud. Okay. 2-4-5-2, 2-4-5-2, 1-4-5-2, 3-3-5-1, 3 are Hertz, Murray, Love. Okay. We got a 1-4-5-2, 2-3-6-1's me, 2-4-5-1, 2-4-5-1, 2-4-5-1. I mean, those are pretty common builds. The only thing we're a little bit different on is having the 3 running backs right off the bat and doing the 3-6, which really made me have to invest in all of these mid-range wide receivers here at this point. I think it was likely I would have liked to have him. There goes Cam Ward. Not worry about that. Okay. Cool. We are on the clock. If I can get this thing to go. Plenty of tight ends here available. So we're going to go Travis Hunter and just grab, okay, make a play, get us a touchdown this late. I'll take it for the targeted play. So now we're looking at Juwan Johnson. Oh, there goes Juwan Johnson, Hunter Henry. I mean, I got Chig coming back here too. That can always do that. I like a lot in this offense this year. So I'm fine taking Chig on the way back. That's a heavy. This guy only has one tight end. That might have been a mistake waiting on that with everyone only having on the 2-4-5-1 builds. I have a feeling this turn is just going to absolutely hammer tight ends. There goes Spears. There goes Hunter Henry. I feel like I'm going to be in a lot of 3 tight end builds this year. Just my feeling. I mean, I'm going to be in a lot of multiple quarterback builds here in the 8, 9, 10. So I got to really figure out who those wide receivers I want in the early part and the running backs I want in the early part. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I mean, there goes Judy. I'm gonna go Sadiq, by the way, here over Chig, just based on rankings. But if Sadiq goes for some reason, then I go Chig. I didn't see who went. Doesn't look like anyone, but I can't. I'm scrolling. Oh my god. Ayuk went? Okay. Sadiq. Just moving pretty fast. I didn't see it's 20 seconds. I didn't see what they reset it to this year. 20 seconds for everything. Okay. Post the Lord of the Rings, so it begins gif into the DFS chat. I do not know what this music is. I like the other streaming service is Slipstream, but it's gone now, so I'm stuck in Pretzel and I have to pay for it if I want something like fancier, which is definitely not what I'm doing. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to find something that I like, I guess. I don't know. They don't want to pay $75 a year to listen to better music, but we'll see. I would like a little bit better stuff than this bubble tea trip. Can I how do I need to go fix this. I can't listen to this song anymore. How do I change this song? How do I change off this song? I think it's ending anyways. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to think about this playlist, so I saw that, Carl. I saw you watched. I couldn't see you in the chat though. Oh, you're not listening to me right now. Okay. Where are we at? We're on the clock. Keishan Booty went. Okay. All right, so we're gonna take Geno here, get us 3 QBs, just due to injuries last year. I'm gonna say 2 tight ends here now. I probably need to at some point take another running back. I'm not. I might just go 3 build and just hammer wide receivers. I mean, now this is a gamble, right? Like CMC, Brees, and Kyren, not exactly the most stable one, but AD Mitchell becomes interesting here. Calvin Ridley, Wicks, Stribling, or Christian Kirk. Either one of those guys, meh. Very mid-ish. All right, 3 more picks. I know the app is telling me to go another tight end, but like just Dalton Schultz or AJ Barner is intriguing. Just doesn't, but like okay. I mean, I did draft a wide receiver who's basically like a part-time wide receiver too at this point. Pacheco seems like such a good value there, by the way. I need to point this out. Pacheco going where he's going feels insane to me. Round 14. Tesla going round 14 is pretty surprising to me too. All right, there goes AJ Barner. Okay. We're going to see AD Mitchell here. I'll take the shot. I don't care. With Geno and Brees and Cooper. Yeah, we're just build that jet stack. That's always a winner. All right, so we're currently in 3-3-8-2 build. I don't think Geno's going to do anything amazing, by the way. Takedown might have been more interesting. Stripling might have been more interesting with Purdy there, too. That's okay. I got Christian Kirk will be interesting there. I got Wicks. I don't hate Jeremy Bernard either. I don't know what to do with tight end here. There's no one here that's interesting me. Colby Parkinson, Jake Tungas. I mean, I got a lot of Jets in this team. I got way too many Jets in this team. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Jets. Oh, I should have taken AD Mitchell. Oops. I would have much rather taken Stribling there and have Purcell and Stribling. That's okay. We get or Kirk for that matter. We could take either one and be fine coming back. We'll throw Zachariah Branch on there too. I do like Jacoby Lane as like some of these late dart throw guys at quarterback. Yeah. I don't know what the song's gonna be either. It's already starting to freak me out. Ted Hurst is interesting. Sean Tucker, Okay, if I need a fourth running back, I could take someone. There is like no good running backs left, by the way. Running back list is janky. Sean Tucker, Kamani Vidal, Ray Davis, James Conner, Jordan James, Ty Johnson, LaQuinn Allen. I mean, this is the spot. Jalen Wright being there is kind of intriguing to me too. But without the same offense, it's going to be Devon Achane. And the thing about losing McDaniel is still going to get the ball in Achane's hands in space. And I don't know that the rest of the staff is gonna do that as much. So it just makes me feel not comfortable with that at all. Wide receivers: Mooney, Hurst, Wicks. Let's see what ADP tells me. Yeah, I mean Wicks or Kirk are the ones that intrigue me. I will take a it keeps on telling me to take a tight end for some reason, and I am not taking a tight end. I get that that's probably the thing, but I'm not. I'd much rather take a wide receiver here. There goes Sean Tucker. So we're going a 3 build. So now I can consider taking a tight end. Who I have no clue though. None of these guys are very good. Ah, there goes Christian Kirk. All right, so now we're really hoping that Davian Wicks falls. This is falls like a ball bouncing off his hands falls. Okay. Schultz went. We can take Wicks now and be happy. Yeah, 3-3-9-2. We'll see what CMC, Breece Hall, and Kyron Williams do here. Just throwing so much crap at the wall, wide receiver right now. I mean, there's not even any. Let's go. I mean, I'm looking at this tight end depth chart, and it's like, I mean, Colby Parkinson, but didn't they take like 7 tight ends? I gotta go look at the depth chart. Colby Parkinson, Terrence Ferguson, Tyler Higbee, Allen Davis, Max Redmond, Max Clare. Yeah, see, I took Clare too. I mean, I'll take a shot at Colby Parkinson at this point, I guess. I think Ferguson's there too. We'll take Parkinson just because he was getting the job done a little better. Maybe. Okay, sounds good. Whatever. All right, that's going to finish the draft off. So here's the last few picks. We'll just let right out. Then I'll run through real quick and then call it a night. I'll go listen to the stream tomorrow and see how we can do in the stream. LaQuinn Allen. I mean, if I'm taking a running back here, this is bad news. I am intrigued. We're going to zoom out a little bit here, just try to get more of the board. I mean, I am intrigued by this. So, like, I'd have to run back and look at the numbers here. But I'm intrigued by this concept of where we put the running back. I mean, this is heavy. Through 4 rounds, we have 2 tight ends and 1 quarterback going. And you start to hit the early quarterback run in 5 and 6. But man, there's so much productivity in that 7, 8, 9 between Williams, Dart, Mahomes, Herbert, Lawrence, Prescott, Stafford, Goff, and Nix. I will tell you what, in a home managed league right now, it's going to be very difficult to actually justify spending early at the position. All right, so we get some tight ends going at the very end of the draft. which is very interesting. That guy at the front punted on tight ends altogether, pretty much. So build wise, 3-6-6-3. I don't like 6 wide receivers going here. There's a lot of teams doing really weird builds. It's not enough wide receivers. 3-6-6-3, 3-6-6-3, 2-6-8-2, 3-5-8-2, 2-5-9-2, 3-6-7-2, 2-6-7-3, 3-3-9-3, 3-6-7-3, 2-5-8-3, 2-5-8-3. I mean, 2-5-8-3 or 3-5-8-2 is one of the more common ones I think I'd expect to see. Or 3-5, what would that be? 3-5-7-3. I think that's probably an interesting one there too. You kind of play it. I ended up obviously going heavy with 9 wide receivers, which I'm sure threw some people off just because of the fact that I went 3 running backs so early there. I mean, I don't love the idea of only having 6 wide receivers in any given week. That's crazy to me. Now, if you're 6 and you're Chase, Rice, Pickens, and you're Golden McMillan, like this team, I don't hate it with. London, Collins, McConkey, Pierce, that's pretty solid too. This guy who went 9 hit it up at the very end. So I don't know. This guy went 3 running backs, or 3 running backs right off the bat. So having Bijan, Jacobs, and Love is great, but why he's taking Coleman and Robinson here is beyond me. Dobbins, I don't mind taking one more there. I chose not to, and then he got Bo Nix, Malik Willis, Aaron Rodgers. Okay, cool. No problem there. Load up on wide receivers here. I mean, this should be a wide receiver pick, right? And this should be a wide receiver pick. So you're covering up for Evans, Waddle, Sutton, Denver. I mean, he's got the nice little Denver stat going, pretty nice. It's going to be interesting to see and watch some of this stuff and see where it all ends up shaking out. I'm going to have to start listening to some of the more podcasts and start seeing where everything goes. So, yeah, I'm not hating it so far. Not loving it either. I mean, this is a weird build for me anyways, but not horrible. I said I didn't dislike the Daniels, or I didn't like the Daniels pick, but I don't know that I hate it with how the team came out, actually. Hitting Daniels and Purdy there. I got some pretty decent depth in Myers, Pearsall, Worthy, Shakir, Cooper. Like Hunter is a question, but it's round 13 at this point, right? I mean, I'm pretty happy about this build of those wide receivers I was able to pull out with everything else there. So we'll see. All right, I'm going to call it tonight. Good stuff. Finish off the steam strong. Call it. Good night.